What's going on, everyone? This is Smitty here, and got a play here. This is footage that I've had saved. As I play the game here, I save footage accordingly, and just want to, replays in certain instances and things of that nature that I, of course, send feedback to the devs based off of. But I definitely want to share it here with you guys. So this is a case scenario. There's multiple things here I want to point out, but also, this is a case of good offensive play call, and due to the bad defensive play call, I'm able to get an open pass. It was an opportunity that I didn't truly capitalize on, as I'm gonna point out here. But first and foremost, you see the pocket play. The presence was legit. It wasn't a form. It wasn't a true to form C-shaped pocket, but the protection was adequate. Everybody picked up accordingly. I like how Bell came up and clogged the middle as you had the extra defender come in accordingly there, as you guys have seen. But as you guys also see, you see that obviously the defense is running a zone defense there, and they're playing a cover one type zone. Now, as you guys saw there, I threw the target that I throw to is Calvin Johnson as I was running verticals. Um, but I had two options there on the side that I easily could have threw it to. But now I want to focus in here on the zone defender here. What I want to see happen is, and I mean, as I've said in the past, 2K5 has the best reactive zone defensive AI logical type play. I would love to see it where in here the defender notices that, okay, there's nobody over top. He's gonna switch from playing his zone to try and, to play man because there's nobody there. Or at least try and play recover defense because there's no one there. There's nobody over the top to cover him. Because that's just a free release to either one of those receivers running downfield. I just didn't throw it to either one of them. But you see that they still stay true to their zone too much. Like you see him first he plays off of Durham and as he runs upfield, but then Ebron comes into his zone, so then he just cuts back and goes to cover him accordingly. But once again, when it's a blown play, like a bad play like this, where the receivers are wide open like that, still I want to see more of an organic reaction. Like, oh snap, there's two wideouts and there's no one over top. He has to make a decision and go ahead and at least try and be there to play the recover defense. But now, focusing it in on Calvin here, the good part of this play right here, he was given free release off the line. And when you give a receiver, especially one like a Calvin Johnson, free release, that's a gimme play virtually any time, in real life. So I definitely took full advantage of it, and he was the primary target. So I had my eye on him from the snap, and that's why I threw it to him instead of the other two receivers. But you see how he reached out there for the catch. Nice animation, nice catch. Now, this right here, once again, this is an issue that, when I talked about the defensive AI logic several months back, this is what I'm talking about. We don't want to see guys just standing there covering grass. You know what I mean? And that's been shown in many videos across the board. We don't want to see guys just standing there. If anything, I would love to see if there's nobody in the flat, there's no one there, move towards the hashtags, move towards the middle of the field, more like of a linebacker type position. Like, move as if he's going to be an outside linebacker, like a right outside linebacker. Just shift more towards the middle of the field. So if Stafford tried to scramble, or if any QB, if they try to scramble, he's there to kind of spy, like spy on the QB, so to speak. See what they're going to do. And then play him accordingly. As you see, I'm pointing it out here. Like, play more towards the center of the field, the right side of the field, so to speak. So that way, like I said, you have them at least in position and you can see what goes on accordingly, and then react according to what the offense chooses to do at that point. But I'm gonna end it here, showcasing the play again. And as you can see, Calvin looking back at the QB, sees the ball thrown, even with the defender, turns and locates it, watches the ball all the way in, goes up, adjusts, has to reach out and go get it, and goes up accordingly for the grab. Nice reception. So guys, let me know your thoughts and thoughts in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll be back with more vids. Till the next time, peace. Every Thursday night, tune in to the Sim Standard Radio Show featuring myself, Sim F-Ball Critic, and the Zero Effect. The link is in the description to listen in and to call in. The number is 914-338-0794.